city's bright, side by side in the pink sunlight. Through the fountain, watch them slide. Gators lurking, take that stride. Rhythms roll, engines cry. No lift now, let it fly. Feel the bass, ride the wave. One last lap, gotta be brave. South Beach glow, speed so wild. Yachts are gleaming, waves in style. Neon nights, throttle free. Miami's calling, stop the sea. Final turn, the lights shine bright. Checkered flag, magic night. MRL, we own this town. Miami Kings, no slowing down. South Beach glow, speed so wild. Yachts are gleaming, waves in style. Neon nights, throttle free. Miami's calling, ride the sea.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. Yes, Monday evening, Monday Racing League time. We are today in the United States, in Miami. As you can see, for time being, we have wet territory out there, light rain, and it gets a little bit lighter. Let's say in 10 minutes we have 54% at the moment. We have 76% of rain. And maybe in 15 minutes, maybe for the final shot, we do have possibility to have dry tires on the cars. But let's see, for time being, yeah, we are here in light rain with intermediate tires. We are watching right now Spaghetti, champion of season 7, as always. The same story behind this guy. Let's see his first out lap, and then his first hot lap. Let's sit on board with the Cypriotic driver living in UK. Into turn 1, a little bit of a slide. Not very easy conditions here in Miami. Passing the Hard Rock Stadium. Going quite a different line. Tomasito 6 cents faster than Spaghetti for time being. So the fastest man on track currently is Tomasito with a 35.2 in sector 1, Spaghetti with a 35.8. The rest behind, let's say, Angelo, Warpress, and Albe is slower than Tomasito, as well Frank Tank. A tricky section here for Spaghetti. Final heavy braking zone here. We're gonna see a lot of action at that turn. So the provisional pole of 1:38.420 from Tomasito. Spaghetti close to 2.6 seconds slower than Tomasito. What can Angelo do? Also around 2 seconds slower. Yes, 2 seconds and 6 thousandths slower than Tomasito. So Tomasito did a quite good lap time here in the wet in Florida, Miami. Into turn 1 with Frank Tank. Slightly better than we saw before from Spaghetti. Riding the curb, slippery when wet, a good old Bon Jovi song. I don't know if you guys know Bon Jovi. Maybe yes, maybe no, but doesn't matter. We're watching right now Frank Tank, the British driver here in Miami, fighting his car through the turns. Cableway, such a nonsense to do here, or to create the cableway. But anyway, it's the United States, it's Florida, it's Miami. Right here, 35.9, 7 times slower than Tomasito. Slight contact, but nothing too serious happened, no damage to the car itself. Let's go to the off-board view to see this very, very long straight. We might see, as I said before, here at this turn, some nice overtaking battles. It's a Dwayne Wade hairpin. Have a look to Froby not using ERS for time being, but his teammate using a little bit. Just started his hot lap. Let's see it into the car from the Polish driver Lucek, driving for the Swiss. Yeah, it's a Swiss team. Kick Sauber. Careful on throttle. We saw he pushed the pedal down and the car didn't respond properly. Tomasito improving a 1:37.552. Top G for time being on P2. Spaghetti on P3, Frankie on P4, then we have Angelo on 5, 4, and 6, Puli on P7, Wolpers, teammate from Myth. Looks like Myth is not driving today, maybe he's joining later, but let's see. Wolpers jumps up to P5, we have Froby on P9, Lucek on P10, 11 now, Samuku, slowest car for time being, currently on P12. The hot laps coming in from Aroble and GDA. Lucek jumps up to P8. Let's go to Aroble. The only positive thing about this car is the nice car sound. Otherwise I don't like Red Bull. But yeah, everybody has his favorites. I would never drive in this car. Anyway, they don't want me, I'm too slow. That's why they have Bera, a former champion, and Aroble, Grand Prix winning driver in the Red Bull seat. Roble for time being on P6. What is GTA doing? Invalidated. So we have close to 8.5 minutes left in the qualifying. Doesn't look like that we will have dry tires at the end, as promised by me, but yeah, still 10 minutes to go with, or 5 minutes, close to 10 minutes with overcast and light rain conditions. I don't think that anybody is going for soft tires. But let's see, we know these drivers want to do some gambles, otherwise they wouldn't drive Formula 1 sim racing stuff. Yeah, just let me know, guys. Cheers, by the way. Let me know who is picking up pole today. Is it Tomasito? Is it Frankie? Angelo Top Cheese Spaghetti? Or anybody else? We haven't seen any hot lap from GTA for time being. Let's see his first time for sector 1. 34.288. That's purple sector 1 and a game freeze, but luckily it's running again. Yeah, let me know your guesses, guys. I'm going for pole position for Tomasito ahead of Angelo and Frank Tank. Still a massive gap between Tomasito and whoa, we just missed Spaghetti, a 1:37.582, only 300s behind Tomasito. And we know, as I said before, purple sector 1 for GTA as well, purple sector 2 for GTA. What can he achieve in the final sector with the car in front? Is it a little bit blocking? No, I don't think at all. Maybe also giving a little bit of dirty air, maybe also some slipstream, we don't know. Is he going for P1? Yes, 1:37.208 by GTA. Portuguese driver in the Mercedes team, and yeah, his teammate for time being sitting in the pit, P13 for his teammate. Abe Nelson. Welcome back. I need to buy new glasses. I don't. Yeah, it's number 10. What I need to press, or 0. 0 means 10. Not improving this time out, but now close to dry conditions we have. Yeah, 5 minutes 20 left in the qualifying, and we see already the track is drying very quickly. Do we see a fast lap from Roble on intermediate tires? Do we see anybody else on soft tires? We have Tomasito choosing soft tires, still in the pit. Frank Tank as well, soft tires, but still in the pit. And Top G invalidated on track with soft tires. Well, invalidated, he is on the outlap. But the Roble for time being purple sector 1, 34.223. Yeah, track is dry. It's definitely dry territory. Wow, massive cut, but nothing happened to a Roble. Very precise driver. Green sector 2, not sure, is he ending his hot lap or is he going in and change to soft rubber tires? For time being we have the pole sitter, pole man itself. For this race of course, otherwise we have better the pole man himself, but GTA leading the pack here with 0.35 seconds gap to Tomasito on P2. The many drivers are still in the pit, waiting a little bit to go out with the soft rubber tires, and as I said, Aroble going directly in, not finishing his hot lap. Changing to soft tires. And then go for another run. We had Luchek for time being still driving with intermediates on P4. Nice achievement from the Polish driver. GDA going fast, purple sector 1, but still out there with intermediate tires. Sanason leveled up to level number 4. Congratulations. Let's go to his teammate. Oh no, let's stay with TDA. He's improving purple sector 1, sector 2 as well, purple, and goes over 1:36.016 for time being the pole time. Well, let's go for his teammate. Green sector 1, green sector 2. Is it dry? Is it soft? We have light rain now. I don't see any rain, but the dashboard is saying it's light rain. I'm not driving, so I don't know, is it really dry or still slippery? Pushing the pedal, jumps up to P2, a nice P2 for Wolfrin. We have a 1-2 for the Merc team. Wolfrin just a little bit more than half a second behind his teammate GDA. Next one to cross the finish line is Wolpress, still driving on the intermediate tires, but improved in sector 1 and sector 2. Is he jumping up the order? Yes, to P2. Wow! GDA going slow. What's that? The Alpine and Top G are playing a little bit. So we have, yeah, anyway, let's go to some serious stuff here. We have Angelo on soft tires. On the hot lap. Looks like it's pretty dry for the Italian-German driver. German-Italian, however. Let's stick with this view for one hot lap. It's pedal to the metal, baby, into turn 1. The Marino complex. Beautiful driving. A little bit lost the car. Now the hard rock S's. Turn 4, turn 5 and turn 6. Now into the Dolphin Park. It's not really a hairpin, but called as a hairpin. Cabrera, King, and to Marlins, a very fast left-hander. Now in the South Beach complex we have Angelo, turn 12, turn 13, 14, 15 and turn 16, the Gator. Samuku will miss the pole time for time being from Samuku. Wow, I just watched Angelo trying to commentate everything. So time-wise the qualifying is over. Frank Tank goes to P1. A half a second faster than Samuku. What can Angelo achieve? Is he jumping up to P1? Yes, he did. Next one to cross the finish line, we have Roby. Stays on P14. What about Tomasito in the final turns? Purple sector 2, yes, pole. It's pole time, unless Spaghetti can do anything against it or has anything to say about it. Is it pole? No, it's P3 for Spaghetti. We have, what a qualifying, guys. We have had a close pole time from Samuku. Sadly, we missed that one as well, the Frank Tank pole time on P4. Yeah. Let's go to the results. We have Tomasito P1, 0.6 seconds faster than Angelo. Then we have Spaghetti on P3, Frank Tank on 4, Zamuku 5, Picard 6, GDA 7, Wolpress 8, Wolfrin 9, Lucek 10, 11, Albi, Top G 12, Roble 13, Froby 14, and Pulley in the Alpine on P15. Now let's go for the race, for the main race. A lot of action if the weather is changing so quickly. So quickly, it took more or less 15 minutes. But at the start here for the main race, we have at least dry weather. Let's see if we have some rain later on. Not sure, but it looks more or less sunny out there, some light clouds. I don't have the weather for the race for time being. But anyway, we had the first race here, the first Grand Prix 2022. Pole run to breaking point, turn 1 is 170 meters. Average speed of 223 kilometers an hour, and the top speed, of over 340 kilometers an hour. What a speed. Then we have a safety car possibility of 100%. For time being, we had every race a safety car. Let's see if this is better today. And virtual safety car possibility as well, 100%. And pit stop time was approximately 20 seconds. It's a temporary street circuit around the Hard Rock Stadium. Correct name, or the name Miami International Autodrome. We have 5.412 kilometer track length. We have 29 laps to go in the main race. Distance 150 kilometers, a little bit more than that. We have 19 turns. The direction is anti-clockwise, and let's see what the strategies are. The drivers chose the more or less 3/4 of the field chose the medium tire, the best tire to start more or less every race. We have some special tactics with Spaghetti starting on the hard tires on P3. Then we have Wolpress on P8 as well with the hard tires. Then Top G with hard tires as well on P12. As well, Froby going for a longer stint on P13, starting the race on P13. According to my weather data, we have a little bit increased rain risk, but it stays below 20%, so we might have only some clouds in the sky. Maybe later on we have a little bit more clouds, but no rain expected for the main race. What else we need? We don't need anything else. We are happy to race here. Formation lap. Tomasito driving today for a win, of course, as Bera and Myth are not driving today. Maybe he will have a heavy fight with Angelo on P2. As well, Spaghetti in the mix. As I said before, hard tires for Spaghetti. Let's go for the POV from Frank Tank for the start. Now let's go to P6, and then we have Frank Tank just in front. On the left side of Picard, we have Samuku ahead of him, his teammate Frank Tank. Frank Tank and Picard reserve drivers. 4 lights, 5 lights. Out the way we go. Racing here in Miami. Not the best start from Picard. What a move from GDA. GDA climbed up 1 position. Let's go to the fight for P4 to Samuku's POV. He survived that one. Frank Tank and GDA ahead of Samuku. GDA very aggressive into turn 1 or the first phase of the race, but nothing happened luckily. Very good start from GDA. Samuku closing the gap. So let's have a quick look at the position changes. Our Roble gained 4 positions, 5 losses for Wolpress, and we have yellow flags. What happened? Something happened to Pulley, but his car is still okay. Yeah, I don't see any damage. Let's go back to the battle. So, Spaghetti just behind Angelo. Looks like Tomasito had a very good start, already close to 2.5 seconds gap to Angelo. Wow, not too bad, not too bad. Angelo heating up his tires, of course. Give you some telemetry data of the drivers. We have the telemetry and the damage data on the bottom left for you. If the drivers had a fan, we unable to see the tire usage as well, ERS stuff, etc, etc. Lots of data for you to watch. And of course throttle and brake input as well. Full throttle, as you can see from Spaghetti. Let's have a look to our Roble. Gained 6 positions. We have a virtual safety car. Was fully DNFing. Still only virtual safety car. We have, as you can see, a 2 or 3 stop strategy. Wow. Of course, the drivers with the hard tires will not go twice into pit. I don't think so. As well, the rest of the pack will only go for 1 stop. Back on racing speed for a Roble. This game suits him a little bit better than the last one we had. Had so many DNFs in last season. Spaghetti overtook Angelo. Very close driving by Roble behind GDA. And as I said, very precise driving. Not even a slight touch to the wall. Now DRS enabled and overtaking GDA. Is he returning? No. And Tomasito goes for the fastest lap. Norwich Paquette 1:31.189. Let's go to Angelo. We have the current track record from Picard. Out of season 9, it's a 1:28.584. So still 2 seconds to go for the drivers. We have Top G for time being the fastest driver on track. Angelo stays behind Spaghetti. But the gap between P1 and P2 is more or less settled. We have 2.6 seconds gap for time being, 2.5. Nice to have. We might see an attempt from Frank Tank on Somuku. No. Would have been a very, very risky one from Frankie. Fighting with the traction, a 1:30.678, 79. A 1:30.092 from Top G. Our roadblock went a little bit wide at that turn. Yeah, on the right side you see the former winners. We had season 9 Tomasito, season 7 Berra, and season 5 Somuku. Have safety car out. And all be DNFing. What happened to Picard? So we do have a 100% reach regarding safety cars. Also, we had a virtual safety car, so that's proven stuff. This 100% safety car possibility, as well virtual safety car possibility. And next week we're going back to Europe. We are going for Imola, and then one race after Imola we have crazy Monaco. It'll be a very great Grand Prix in Monaco. Always a lot of action happening. Well, we have the train stuff, of course. But always still a great Grand Prix to watch. 10 seconds for Angelo. Yeah, for time being. Again, cheers. Hopefully some more guys are joining the league, because as you can see we only have 15 drivers today. How many, I think, are on vacation or vacation, the new word, yeah. But anyway, hopefully we have a full grid soon. Again, 20 drivers on the grid will be amazing as well to commentate, and as well for you to watch, guys. Very competitive league. Would be nice to have it. Yeah. So regarding pit stops, everybody pitted except WordPress driving on the hard tires, so he's hoping that later on there is another safety car or that these drivers can't race 23 laps on the hard tires and go in again to pit, so he saved one pit stop. Really everybody else pitted, and yeah, the whole grid is on hard tires except one driver. We have Angelo on medium, so he's going definitely for a two-stop strategy. Might be worth to watch him later on in the race. We do have a special eye on that guy. Also multiple winner here in the Monday Racing League. Let me quickly check how many Grand Prix he won. We're still driving behind the safety car. The tablet is not working. Great stuff. And restart green flags. Yellow sector 1, okay. So Angela won 21 Grand Prix. Has been 47 times on the podium so far. So definitely a man to watch here in the Grand Prix. And an overtake attempt from Spaghetti onto the Ferrari of WordPress. Doing nicely spaced, but not too easy for an overtake. Wow. Beautiful camera and a dive bomb from Top G on Frank Tank. Top G now on P5. Is now on hunt for the podium positions, of course. Frankie a little bit having traction problems or whatever, and a Roble easy pass for him. Is it not an easy pass? Wow, on the right side. Frank Tank overtaking 2 cars. Wow. No good. Slight contact and a spin for a Roble. This I want to see in replay, please. And 10 seconds time penalty as well for GDA. So Angelo going for sure for 2-stop strategy. Because he can't drive 20 laps on medium tires, and he has a 10-second time penalty on his board. Oh, what happened to Samuku? Oof. Let's have a look here to Top G. Very fast young driver. I think he's below 17 years. I think 16. What about here? Wolfrin close behind Samuku, and Samuku close behind Lucek and Volpress. That's nice, very nice stuff. Who is brave on the brakes? Samuku. Oh, whoa. Close to slide into Lucek. That's racing. I think these drivers are full of adrenaline for time being. Well, you need to be full on adrenaline. Adrenaline. And the best view of the action from the POV from Wolfrin. Driving behind Samuku in the V-car. Let's have a look to Lucek. Volpress gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so corner cutting. Looks like the car of Lucek is very stable. Massive overspeed now. Going to the right side. Volpress defending the inside of the next turn. Ah, braking. Not too easy braking side by side between the Polish and the Czech driver. Yeah. Give me the camera, please. So Lucek ahead of Volpress. Then behind we have Samuku. Beautiful action here. And Top G always closing a little bit after the end of the long straight. 0.6 seconds, 0.7 seconds, always a gap there, and then it is a little bit increasing through the corner stuff. Hard rock gases here. Wow. Okay. We might see an attempt from GTA outside line for the Portuguese driver. Overtook now. He chose the inside line for the next turn. Maybe slight contact from Frankie onto GTA's back of the car. But no damage. The only driver with damage I see is Top G, front right. I think the end plate is missing. 28% of damage, or 26. Frankie closing in. GTA defending the inside line. Whilst the better exit close to spin. Wow, hell of a battle here. A slide, beautiful slide from Sumuku. To catch up to Lucek. And 3 seconds for Top G as well. Let's have a quick look to the leader, Tomasito, driving his laps, well, yeah, 2.5 to 3 seconds gap always, more or less the whole race. Now he's increasing to 3.2 seconds for time being. It will be a massive tire saving strategy for some of these drivers. They try to survive. So we have Spaghetti driving very careful with the front tires. Only 16% of usage compared to Tomasito's 25%. And the rears from Tomasito 22 and Spaghetti 25. So not sure if these drivers can survive that one with only one pit stop. Let's sit into the car from Top G. Reserve driver driving for Aston Martin today. And the battle behind him between Frank Tank and GTA is ongoing. Now Frank Tank again in the lead. Let's go to Sumuku. He's at the end of this group of 4 cars here. It's still in the mix. If any driver is doing any mistake, we have the possibility for Sumuku to overtake 3 cars at once. Saving his battery. Not really saving, he has 20% left in the battery tank, 27%. The cars ahead have more or less the same amount, a little bit more than Sumuku. Ah, little slide again. What was that? Hey? Have you seen that, the flying Williams? Anyway. That was a weird camera, very weird camera. So lap 15 to note down. Yeah, Frank Tank with some wing damage. Let's go to the off-pole camera. Do we see any damage? Is the end plate missing? Yes or no? Yes. The right end plate is missing. Front right. And 3 seconds for the car. Now Sumuku trying to overtake. Not into this one. Likes to have some DRS, but we have do we have a virtual safety car? So the drivers need to slow down. Yeah, more or less half of the race is done. 15 laps done for time being. We have 14 ahead of us. At least for the leader and for the rest, of course. So virtual safety car finished. Was that? Frank Tank now ahead of Richard. Oh. I thought there is some damage, but nothing happened to Lucek's car. Angelo went into pit again. Let's have a quick look to his tires. He is in medium tires, okay. I thought he went into pit, or why he is on plate? Anyway, I thought maybe he went for a pit stop after or during the virtual safety car phase, but doesn't look like. Why? That was a close one. Angelo and GDA colliding. Frank Tank going in now into pit. As well in the pit, Somuku and Volpress going for a drive-through or a little bit, a lot of action here. I can't exactly follow, so let's go for Tomasito leading the Grand Prix, 2.8 seconds ahead of Top G. 13 seconds gap between P2 and P3, then 1.5 second gap to GD8 and Lucek, a nice P5 for him for time being. Behind him he has the fast approaching Aroble in the Red Bull, then 1 second behind Aroble we have Wolfring, second Merc driver. So we have the bottom four with new tires: Somuku, Frank Tank, Angelo and Picard. Picard with 1 minute 15 gap. 10 seconds speeding in pit lane for GDA. Lucek goes into pit as well. So his teammate is for time being driving on P6 for OB. Let's go to the closest battle here between a Merc with Wolfrin and a Red Bull from a Robler. By the way, Wolfrin driving today, he's race number 116. Achieved in last season, in season 10, the 100 mark. Go to this battle here. GDA and Samuku. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. That was very strange. I heard a crash, then saw Samuku jumping. It looks like GDA drove into the barrier there and just kissed a little bit the barrier and then DNF. Also Picard DNF'd, parked at the wrong spot. Disqualified from the session, so we have 11 drivers left and yeah, Samuku coming in, of course, 100% damage. Not sure why that damage, because of contact with GDA or what happened exactly. But anyway, he will be happy to drive to the end of the race. It's only yellow flag, so no virtual safety car or no safety. Well, there is a safety car out. The yellow dot on the bottom right, but we don't have any safety car announcement. Yeah, so safety car is waiting to pick up the leader, so maybe the leader is going in now to change the tires again. We have 10 laps left. Tomasito on the hard tires, he is changing back to brand new medium tires. 9 laps might be just okay for him as well. I think Spaghetti is going for medium tires, brand new medium tires as well for him. We have on P3 reserve driver Top G going into pit as well. I think he is changing the front wing to have a little bit more downforce and a fight with the guys in front, and going for medium rubbers as well. What about the Robles? Roble not going in, he changed to brand new hard tires as well. Wolfram behind him, and Lucek and Froby and Frank Tank and Angelo. So everybody went into pit except Zamuku is having 5-lap old mediums, already 24% of usage on that one. And he's going in one more time to change it. Well, you had a disconnect with the wheelbase, you mean? What kind of wheel you have? Just write me later, maybe in Discord. Maybe I can troubleshoot. So Samuku going for new hard tires. 2 laps old. Not really brand new. 7% of usage already on these tires. Now he needs to catch up the safety car queue. Safety car more or less the final hairpin. Going to the start finish line, and Samuku. Yeah, just Cabrera King and Marlins 199 straight into the South Beach complex. So safety car is going one more lap. I thought maybe it is coming in, but stays out. Frankie goes for soft tires, 1 lap all soft tires. 7 laps stint for him. So we have a split strategy on the grid. We have 5 drivers with medium tires, 4 drivers with hard tires, 5 drivers as well, and 1 driver with soft tires. It's Frank Tank in the Williams. So we might see some very fast lap times from this guy. So that's why we are going for the current track record, achieved by Frank Tank, not Frank Tank, Picard, sorry. Picard Season 9, 1:28.58 for time being the fastest lap time here in the race stream. Time being the fastest one here in this race is Tomasito with a 1:29.7. So 1.2 seconds to go to achieve this record, whatever. Safety car is coming in this lap. So let's have a look to the restart from top G. So we have the top 2 drivers in perfect view. Tomasito already went very early on throttle, 0.8 seconds gap between him and Spagat. Top G 0.3, 0.4 seconds behind Spagat. So yeah, Tomasito already, that was a close one for Top G. Tomasito already trying to escape a little bit from Spagat. .880 in sector 1, the fastest sector time from Tomasito in this race. Probably braking very late compared to Top G, or just braking a little bit different. Wow. Slight contact with the wall from Top G. Is Roble able to close the gap a little bit later on? Maybe in the next lap he will have some DRS. But as well, Top G is having DRS if he is within 1 second behind Spagat. The only man without, or not the only man, we have also Angelo without any DRS possibility in this lap. 1.3 second gap, so he will not benefit from DRS as well. Spagat, lead car of this long train here. For Wolfrin now over 1 second as well. Froby close to over 1 second gap to the car in front. Roby just closed it a little bit. Let's go back to the penalty stuff. We have 3 seconds for Top G. As well, WordPress with 3-second time penalty. Frank Tank overtaking WordPress. What happened to Frank Tank there? Back to P11 for Frankie. Top G lacking a little bit of pace here, 1.5 second gap. Wojciech and Froby swap into positions. Team internal stuff. And be a nice result for the Kick Sauber team on P6 and P7 for time being. If they can close the gap to Top G, then it's even a better result possible. We have 10 seconds speeding in pit lane for Frank Tank. Maybe he's straight away DNFing or sticking new soft rubber tires and go for the fastest lap track record stuff. No, he DNF'd. We have 5 drivers DNF'd: Frank Tank, GDA, Albi, Hooley and Picard. Again, the fight between the V-Carb and the Ferrari from Wolpers and Somuku. 4 laps to go, we are in lap 25. Close to contact there. What happened here? What happened here? So Tomasito now on P2. Spaghetti going for another race win here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tomasito again on top position P1, then Spaghetti, and we have in the back Top G approaching, but Top G has a 3-second time penalty. So we might see a podium with Tomasito, Spaghetti and a Roble. Never count out Wolfrin. If something is happening, Wolfrin is close by these guys, 3.2 seconds behind the Roble. And Spaghetti had 21 wins in the MondayRacing League. He attended 169 races already. Driver champion of season 7. Leading the Grand Prix here. Now we have just missed the overtake from a Roble onto GDA. GDA Top G, I mean. GDA Top G. So Top G now driving on P4. Roble P3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice switchback from a Roble. We see contact between Top G and the Roble, but the Roble is still driving. Nothing happened between these two cars. Lucky, lucky, lucky. We are not in Vegas, we are in Miami today. Sit again ahead of Spaghetti. Let's see in the next long straight in the final sector. Maybe then Spaghetti is overtaking again Tomasito. They try to escape a little. What a slide from Top G. Now 1.2 second gap for Top G. Got to a Roble. Gonna be a nice win for Tomasito. He already won 7 Grand Prix here in the MondayRacing League, so this would be his win number 8. Again, the lead car, the V car from Spaghetti. Doing quite well here. Top G more or less able to follow or to go the pace of Roble, but Top G gets another 3 seconds, so he has already 9 seconds track limit warning stuff, so he's completely out of the podium. So we have possibly a P4 for Wolfrin. What is happening to Angelo? Maybe it's not his track here. Angelo attacking now the kick Sauber from Froby, overtaking the Swiss car. And we do see another overtake from Tomasito. So we are going into the final lap. Do we see at the end of the long straight again an overtake from Spaghetti, or is Tomasito able to manage a gap and go as first driver over the start finish line? In this case the finish line, of course. We have also some battles here between Samuko and Froby. Half a second gap, but let's stick with this one. Tomasito still in the lead. Spaghetti overtaking on the outside of the entry to the South Beach complex. Now Tomasito has the advantage. Oh, slide from Spaghetti, but nothing happened. He's still in the lead. Tricky stuff here now, pedal to the metal. All you have in the battery, what has Spaghetti in the battery? 70%, but Tomasito has more in the tank, in the battery. Enabling DRS, flying, approaching Spaghetti into the final hairpin. Side-by-side action between these two great drivers. Who is first on the start-finish line? Again, a close fight. Yes, we have Spaghetti winning with 44 thousandths of a second ahead of Tomasito. Then a Roble on P3, Wolfring 4, Lucek a nice P5 for the Kicksauber team, Angelo on P6, Somuku at P7, Roby 8, Top G P9, and Wolpress rounding up the top 10 on P10. What an end of a Grand Prix. Wow. Another win for Spaghetti. GG. So we have the race finish, Spaghetti in the V-car, Tomasito in the McLaren with the fastest lap. Driver of the day, we have a Roble in the Red Bull, most overtakes by Volpress in the Scuderia Ferrari. No. Why is McLaren? Anyway, he's definitely in the Ferrari. Then we have Wolfrin, the cleanest driver here on the grid. Let's go quickly to this stuff here. Then race director. So let's go for the interviews to Spaghetti, Tomasito, and the Roble. The race. Quickly grab the drivers into Discord. There is Discord here.
man.
A Roble.
Better make.
Wow. Again, a podium for you. Where is the rest? Where is
Yeah,
Spaghetti?
but I'm not happy at all.
Why?
Why am I not happy? Well, firstly, I didn't get my lap in qualifying, so I started, 13th. Then I seemingly I fucked the setup as well. So I was running like 30 rear wing, and I've just had Wolfrey and a couple other people tell me they're running like 10, 12. I had no straight line speed.
But
So-
still managed to go onto the podium. So it's not
Yeah,
too bad. But I
yeah,
think it's
but
tricky
the-
with not a fast setup here in Miami.
No, I was running way too much rear wing. I think I was really happy with my pace, but I was handicapped. I couldn't get into the fight for the win because I'd lose like 8 tenths on the straight. I'm really frustrated. I'm really frustrated. So I know what going from the back to the podium is nice, but it's really annoying me. I'll be honest. I'm
Well,
not happy at all.
that's the stuff normally Mattia is doing, starting from the back and winning. Yeah.
But that's what's frustrating me is I think my pace was good enough for me to at least fight with Somocito and Andreas, but
But you had some nice fights with Top G, maybe? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was more or less fair. Some slight touches, but nothing happened into turn 1.
I don't know. I think he was a little out of line today. I think especially because he already had a 3-second penalty, so why he wants to touch my car, I have no idea. But it's fine. He got destroyed anyway, so.
Well, he had 9 seconds time penalty at the end of the race.
Yeah, and he got gapped by somebody who had like fucking high downforce. So, yeah.
Yeah, next race, Imola. Is it Imola?
Yeah.
I think it's Imola, right?
Yep, I'm looking forward to that. Should be good.
Yeah, Tomasito. Nice battle between you and Spaghetti. GG for the podium again. Not a win today. I remember last time out you have been a lucky winner here in Miami as well, with also less than 1/10 gap to P2, right?
Yep.
Who was it last time out? It was Bera, I think.
Yes, it was him.
And your race better than a Robles race? You had a little bit more fun, or?
I mean, it was quite boring till the safety cars.
Well, you just drove too fast. You had always a 2.5 seconds gap, and even more than 2.5 seconds gap to P2. But you managed a little bit, I think. Managed a little bit the tires. Otherwise, you would have 5-10 seconds gap to P2. Don't you think?
Yeah, I managed it a bit so I don't get a puncture.
But everybody went for 2 pit stops. Andreas.
Hello, Mike.
Hello. How is
How you doing?
life?
Good, good.
I didn't thought that you will end up once again on P1, but welcome back to the podium.
Thanks for believing in me, Mike. I didn't think it either, to be honest. So
Yeah, I think we need just one more season, then you're back for the title fight again.
did you see the photo finish?
Yeah, 0.044 seconds.
What did it look like on stream?
Yeah, yeah, like it was very close. I thought Tomasito is winning because he had the outside line of the last turn, but of course the inside line is faster, and that's why you gained 0.044 seconds.
You know, I crossed the line with 3 wheels.
Really?
Yeah, I hit the wall,
Yes.
and
Before?
the front left wheel came off before the checkered flag.
Okay. And you still won.
Luckily, I think we crossed the line before the DNF got registered. But yeah, that was like a Lewis Hamilton finishing with only 3 wheels.
Yeah, and as I said, 44 thousandths of a second. So again, number 44 related to Lewis Hamilton. Yeah.
Exactly.
Otherwise, something to say about the race. You have been more or less always in the top 5, top 4, top 2, top 3. Always this. Is it the new
pace was good
spaghetti
today.
for next race as well? For the rest of the season?
I mean, hopefully, to be honest, when I get time to practice, I can perform for podiums on this game. It suits me quite well, so yeah, I just aiming for more podiums. Really, the pace was good.
And I think also the track need to be more or less okay one, right?
Yeah. I mean, I quite like Miami anyway for racing. It's quite fun. I got quite lucky with the safety car. Otherwise, Tomasita would have won quite easily. So a bit of luck there, but I got to take some luck sometimes.
Yeah, you had lots of bad luck in the last seasons as well, Roble. I haven't counted the DNFs in season 10 from Roble, but it has been a massive amount of DNFs in season 10 for him. But luckily...
Don't talk to a Robo about luck.
Why not? But
Andreas, I don't know if you heard, I was running with like 30 rear wing.
Rear wing? Yeah, I think I had... No, what did I have? I had 30-20. I had 30 front wing.
I was so cooked on the straight, man.
Yeah, my straight line was kind of shit as well, especially to Tomasito.
Oh wait, Tomasito, what was yours? Your rear wing?
15 and 10.
Oh my god, man.
15-10.
Yeah, so
Wow.
you had 10 clicks less than me, and then a Rob was the same to me. 10 clicks more.
But
Did you not find it good for tyre wear? I found, like, obviously it was slow shit on the
My
straight.
tyre wear was good, and my cornering was unbelievable. And then I'd get to like 1.3 to like you guys, and then I'd get to do these like 7 tips.
Yeah. Tomasito, I could catch you only in like the middle sector, the fast left, right, left, the chicane almost. Everywhere else, you was like a couple of tenths quicker, and then you'd catch me like 3 tenths on the straight easy.
But it was funny that Tomasito had the best tires compared to you guys.
Yeah, that's
But he
probably
had
just...
high-speed setup, and of course maybe he had a little bit more pace than you guys, and saved a little bit the tires. That's why his tires haven't been so bad
He's also
than
very good
yours.
at tire scrubbing. He doesn't tire scrub very much. When I was behind him, I noticed his rear tires are always rotating, whereas mine are always a little bit more slidey. I think too aggressive on throttle, maybe.
Well, you had a very bad front wheels, right? Front wheels have been 10%
Yeah.
more than the back.
Yeah. I think that's having a higher front wing than rear wing.
And anybody saw the incident with GDA? No, you have been in the front, sorry for asking. I've seen Samuko flying at one time. Somehow jumping around, and
Is
I
it
think,
good or bad flying?
I'm not sure. I thought, well, in front was GDA, and then I saw Samuko flying, and then
Got
I
wind
thought,
damage,
oh, help. What
He
happened
got
there?
wind damage.
Wing damage from that.
Yeah, to be honest, I even had a spin myself in the first part of the race.
Actually, yeah, Zamuku was telling me that he was like, oh, a Robo was spun. And then I was like, okay, I guess he's not coming through. And then safety car came out, and there he was right behind me.
But the thing is, my initial pace was really good. The problem is, compared to the top positions, my core, I couldn't, like, I felt I could get past the guys in the midfield just even without the straight line speed.
Did you choose the start the back or?
No, I crossed the line with 2 seconds left on soft tires.
Yeah, he was behind me.
Yeah.
He's behind me.
I just made it, and then you was right behind.
But it doesn't matter. I would have dropped I probably would have finished P4 same position or whatever. It's I went too high with the wing, which I'm kicking myself about.
Well, next week we are going for crazy stuff in Imola. I always struggled a little bit with the setups there. I don't know how is it for you guys there. Are you going for sure a little bit more downforce setup than high speed setup, as there is not well only one more or less straight to go full throttle. The rest is more or less high downforce stuff, right?
It's pretty much all corners, but you can run low. I mean, this game in general, you can run lower downforce,
It will be a
generally
DRS train,
speaking.
that's for sure.
But it will be a train. I've got a release race tomorrow, so I'll have an idea. But yeah, it'd be a train. It's really hard to pass there. I've already done a practice race, so.
But not so easy, not so hard to pass. Better said than the next one after Imola. We have Monaco after Imola. So what's your plans in Imola, Roble?
I'll see what I'll use tomorrow. I'm doing a league race tomorrow in Imola, so we'll see how that goes. But the aim is to compete for the podium. I mean, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
The last couple races I finished like just outside in trains and whatever. So
Yeah, and you
you know.
still only have one win, so the next win is hopefully approaching this season 11.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a podium merchant. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get wins.
soon the next win, maybe a win in Monaco, your second home, right? Yeah, Tomasito, what about you next week in Imola? Any plans for that one, going a little bit more downforce setup or less downforce as you did today? Any plans next week?
I don't know, we will see.
Yeah, and hopefully we have mixed weather like today in the qualifying. I want to have a rain race in Imola. It's always nice.
Nah, quali was enough.
Especially in Miami, right? What about you, Spaghetti? Next week, Imola?
Yeah, just try and get another podium. I'm happy with podiums. Like, it's been so long. So yeah, another podium. Mattia or Kimi Antonelli, whatever we should call him, is mixing the next couple of races. So there's an extra slot on the top 3 steps. So
Yeah, and Pera
it's more
can't
likely
drive.
for me.
But is he not able to drive anymore on Mondays, or just occasionally because of his car driving?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's maybe every so often.
Okay, but in winter I don't think he's going a lot of karting outdoor. I think he's going
guess
outdoor
not.
karting.
Yeah, unless he starts Snow Valley.
Yeah, snow karting rally. Wow, nice one. Yeah, and the last words from you, Andreas?
Thank you to all the fans.
Yeah. What
And
about
thank
you?
you for the stream.
Yeah, you're welcome. What about you, Tomasito?
Good race, GG guys.
And Roble, last words are yours.
Goodbye, I guess.
Take care. So see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, Mike.
Yeah, that was it for today's race here in Miami in the United States, and it was a funny interview with these guys. Lots of insights regarding the setup stuff, etc., etc. Some training needed for some drivers to be on the top step, like Spaghetti, and yeah, happy to see soon another win for Roble, and of course Tomasito going for the championship battle. With Myth, if Myth is missing some races, then he has a very good chance. Anyway, he's one of the fastest drivers, and nice to have back Spaghetti as a lead car, at least in one race here in Miami. Take care, have a good week, bye bye.
Monday night, engine engines roar, hit the track, we're back for more. Lights go out, the race ignites, flat out speed, no fear in sight. On the limit, no retreat, through the corners, feel the heat. Slipstream tight, attack is near, who will crack, the moment's here. Horrible's gone, DNF so fast, didn't think that he would last. Champion it, the pace is tight, GTA's ready for the fight. Speed and glory, risk it all. One mistake and you might fall. Lap by lap, the battle's on. Push the pedal, feel it burn. Lap by lap, we never stop. Monday night, where legends spawn. Safety car boys, Omuku flies. Rainmaster Jojo owns the skies. Bera leads, but Tomasito's near. Is he the champ? This might be his year. Inventory Wolfrine's on the chase. Underwear Ribster sets the pace. Picard's there. Sorry, mate. Yellow flags, it's game